Hey guys, welcome back to Daniel's Tech World. My name is Daniel Rosehill. So today I want to cover something that I did in a previous video. When I did my video explaining VVV, I included how to use the backup functionality. But because it's extremely important, I thought I would just do a separate video dedicated just to that. So VVV is a cataloging software for physical media. It's incredibly useful if you do want to go down the route of archiving data onto MDisk and Blu-ray. And you're not on Windows, then VVV is about the best option. If you do have Windows, there is WinCatalog, and it's a bit more feature rich. But if, like me, you do most of your computing on a Linux system, VVV is probably your best bet for doing this. It's a great little piece of kit. You can take in your disks, scan them, catalog them, and then save them. Now, the issue is that this saves onto your local computer. In fact, if you look at the top of the program, you can see the path that my thing is saving to. So this creates a sort of risk for data loss that if we were to have if you're doing a lot of very active cataloging, you should definitely back this up periodically, because if your computer were to, the drive might fail, you would lose your catalog. So there is one just kind of workaround I just want to point out. In settings and server, you do have the option to connect to a network server. Now, I say that's an option because what you could do is save this onto a server that is being backed up regularly, and that would be one way of achieving automated backups. In fact, just about the only way, to the best of my knowledge. Or you could kind of try to create a little sync between the program folder and a remote drive. But let's just kind of look at manual basic options. Let's say you want to do this just periodically. So you want to click on File, then click on Backup. And it will create this backup format called VVVBK. Now, because it's a proprietary format, I just kind of call it... My naming convention is, today is the 12th of February, so 120224.vvvbk, and I'm just going to click on save, and that's it. It just takes a second, which is kind of cool when you think about it. Your entire optical media store is all the metadata for everything you've pulled into this can literally back up in a flash. I just wanted to also kind of show you guys how big this file is, because just to get a sense for it. So I've got, let's see, 166 optical media discs cataloged at this point, which is not my full collection, but it's what I have accessible to me. So if I click on right click on properties, so it's 4.3 megabytes, so it's really, really light. And then all you have to do basically is take this VVVBK file and store it somewhere off-site that is on a different server from your computer. The catalog files are really light, as I showed, so if you want to keep a few versions on wherever you're storing your files, you can see I'm storing these on a Google Drive. That might be an idea as well. It just gives you the ability to roll back to them if required. So this is just where I'm doing it. I think Google Drive makes sense if I might say so myself. So I'm just uploading this for the 12th of the second, and it'll just take a second there to upload. You guys can see how slow my internet is here, and you could do some further organization. I do tend to get a bit granular about it if you want to kind of keep your 2024 backups in one folder. But it is a proprietary file format, VVVBK. I haven't looked inside of it yet. But I would do this, however, if you're doing very active cataloging quite regularly, if you're doing periodic cataloging, it's just an idea to run this once or twice every few months maybe, and just keep your catalog files in somewhere that you can access if you need to. And you can also use this methodology if you're moving to a computer. You can back up the catalog, put it off to a cloud and pull it down, and then restore from that. It would be better if it, I think, backed up to a cloud itself, but as that's not a built-in functionality, this is just kind of the best workaround I can think of. Thanks for watching. Hope this was helpful. Until the next episode.